want to do the intro? Hey guys, welcome to my kayak. Hey guys, thanks for clicking on that video. I'm out here with my buddy. Ended up launching at Long Sault, the usual spot that I launch at. I was going to record there, but there's a few people there, and so we came from all the way down there. The goal is to go all the way to Hoople's Creek. There's a bay and then it goes down into a creek. So we stopped by this little island that is full of goose shit all over the place. A little bit of a smell to it too. So I've never been here on this island, so I want to come check it out. But I'm not going to be doing too much recording. It is windy and the waves. I don't use a GoPro, I actually use my Sony a6000. So the waves are splashing onto the kayak, so I don't want to get this camera wet. Plus it's windy, there's a little bit of white caps, so the audio is not going to be all that great. But let's do a little bit of a tour of this island. So you see all the bird poop everywhere, just covered. So in the parkway, this was all flooded in the 50s to increase the depth of the seaway. So a lot of these islands popped up just because all this is flooded. For some of these islands is actually all the birds, I don't know what kind of bird it is, but they sort of ruin all the trees on here. But this one actually is still okay. You can see how low the water is. Usually the water is up to the tree line right there. And we're at the beginning of the season, and it's low already. We got Canada goose standing over here that might be protecting a nest, and they're usually always in pairs. Might be just hanging out. I think Canada geese, they mate for life, meaning that if their partner dies, then that's it. And that's usually why you see one that's alone. It's because it's lost its mate, which is kind of sad. So I don't think he was protecting a nest, because usually they'll protect it. They won't just sort of float off. So maybe I just bugged him catching a suntan. But the fact that he's by himself probably means that his partner no longer exists. So yeah, so he wasn't really protecting anything. There's nothing here. He must have just been relaxing. So you see how small it is. There's our kayaks again. Wow, look at all these shells washed up. Just on this side here. That's strange, eh? Yeah. Awesome. I'm gonna have a quick quick break. Once I get into the creek where there's no wind, maybe I'll mount it on the kayak. I just don't want it to get wet. Like I said, it's not a GoPro, so this is not a waterproof camera. And I just bought this new lens. It's the Sigma 16mm 1.4, so that way there it's not so close to my face. Oh, and here's another dead fish that washed up ashore. So this actually looks like, where the rocks are, it looks like that might have been something at one point. mounted my camera up on my Scotty mount. It's a little wobbly, so hopefully it doesn't break off and the camera falls in the water. So we're heading down Hoople's Creek. I think it's this way according to the GPS. Once I get in there, hopefully there's less wind. I'll be able to show you some great views. You see where that rock is, Dan? On the left? See where the rock is on the left? Yeah, no, so look more to the right. Yeah, I think that's where we have to go. I think that's where the opening is. A friend of mine told me that you could paddle quite far up Hoople's Creek. The water's really low. Like I'll whip around here, you can see their dock is how high it is off the water. And you see they have their little conversational set. So if they had a boat, I mean, they'd have to extend their dock quite far. I don't know if you can see that with that angle, but it's not even in the water. The dock is about, looks like it's about 3 feet. Yeah, it's about 3 feet above the water. Same with a lot of these other docks they've built. Like they have their main dock going out, which is really high off the water, so obviously the water level is lower because you wouldn't build your dock that high up. But then they have extensions that come down onto a floating dock that I guess would raise and lower. Beautiful day out. We had last week was in the 40s Celsius, like 38, 39, but with the humidity feels like 46, 45. And then all of a sudden last night dropped down to 12 degrees. It was windy, so I think the wind blew all the heat out. It's a little cooler now, but it's nice in the sun. The sun's right on us, so getting some good VD, vitamin D, not venereal disease, because that would be bad. So in this Hoople's Bay, it seemed like, I always thought it was really shallow, just because it's dark. Like you sort of see the sediment at the bottom, like brown, like mud. Everywhere, I'm not that far from shore, but everywhere I've touched with my paddle, it's almost the depth of the paddle, so about 3 feet. And like it's the same color everywhere. I don't know if it's 3 feet everywhere, but the further we get in, the less windy it is, so then I'm less nervous about getting my camera wet. You see that loon that just went under? Hey? Yeah, that was a loon, eh? We're just seeing a loon that went under over there.
Yeah, I've seen his head a while ago.
Yeah, I love the sound that they make, especially early morning, or if you ever go fishing early morning in a kayak and there's a loon on the lake. Apparently a poster's going around Facebook that if you see a loon on land, then it needs help because it can't actually walk on land because of the position of the feet. They can only take off and land from water. Mind you, I never Googled it to see if it was true, but
yeah,
it seemed true. You ever see that post?
No, because I don't get like anything on Facebook.
Because their feet are too far back, so that oh, there he takes off. So that they're too top heavy, like to walk on land. They fall over. You think they would just sort of start flying, but they keep nose diving. Oh man, it's beautiful out. Hey, nice big white fluffy clouds. If my buddy Denis was here, he would tell you what type of clouds there. He teaches weather, and I think I'd remember, but I always ask him because it's interesting stuff. So he teaches weather and the formation of clouds in different levels, and if it's a wispy cloud, and so every time we go hiking or camping, he always he likes to talk about stuff like that, and it's a lot of great information. So you can see different storm cells coming by, like the even the color of the cloud and the way it's moving. So usually when I'm with him, I'm always asking him stuff. So we're heading up through here. I don't know how far we're going to be able to paddle because it doesn't look that deep. Or pickerel come up here and spawn certain times a year. So I know off the 401 runs somewhere this way, closer to, I think, Ingleside or Long Sault, which is that way more. You sort of park on the side of the 401, you walk into the bush, and you see them all spawning, and usually there's some natives there fishing. So apparently that's where this leads. I don't know how far we're going to be able to make it, because you can see that it's not that deep, but we'll give her a whirl. So this is Hoople Creek. This is my first time down here. Like Dan said earlier, you wouldn't know this existed from the highway or anything, other than Google Maps. There's some like war history about Hoople Creek. Remember learning in school the Battle of Hoople Creek or something like that? You don't remember that from school? History class? Yeah, I'm not sure how far we're going to get.
Sure, thank you. Eastbound for your position, the Canadian Coast Guard ship Samuel Grizzly. 1545, 1545. The Eureka. She's in the vicinity of the mooring falls above Eisenhower. She's at 1630, 1630 for her pilots now. There's no...
Usually when I'm on the water, I carry a VHF radio, so I leave it on just because
Thank you. Eisenhower clear.
it's interesting. It's interesting to listen, and it's good for emergency. If you need to call the Coast Guard, or if you need, if I lose a paddle and I need a tow or something like that, then you can call boats that are around to help. Not much emergencies where I kayak. They're always pretty much swimming distance from shore. Is that? Just to see if there's any fish. I don't know what would be in here other than carp. Where up ahead? Some people? Some people up ahead?
Thank you, and have a great day.
Kind of windy here. Keep pushing me back. Paddle up ahead. So there's some houses around the water. They look I don't know if they're cottages or not really well taken care of. I like the cottages. This thing here looks like an ice fishing hut. Nice down here. It's a little windy. I don't know how the audio is, but it's nice. It seems deep enough. I mean, I haven't hit bottom. There's a few spots down there I had to go around. Nice and peaceful though. Other than this fool making a phone call. Who you calling?
My parents.
Oh.
It's almost 3 o'clock.
Oh shit, is it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So you know I won't be over.
We can start heading back now. Almost 3 o'clock.
I'm on the
3
water.
o'clock. Didn't realize the time. Time flies when you're
Okay, bye.
soaking up the sun. Do you want to start heading back?
No.
Yeah, neither did I. You haven't even eaten yet. I wonder if no, I can't imagine them putting rocks here to keep the shore from eroding.
There's a pipe there.
Oh yeah. Wonder if these are, this is all farmer fields. You can't really see. Just gonna go to shore and take a peek. Oh, rock. Beach. Oh, that's a big rock. Can't even see it. It's so, water is so dark. You think this is farmer fields or something?
There's a tag there with like a orange marker, a yellow triangle on it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like at the edge of the property. Probably there's barns over there. I just cut the bottom.
You did? Yeah, I just hit a rock over there. Oh yeah, there's another sign, triangle sign. Wonder what that's for. I mean, it's not like people are gonna be walking through there. I'm gonna get out my phone, check on the GPS. Oh, phone's in my pocket.
But your orange GPS you have at home,
Yeah,
the handheld,
yeah.
can you use that one on mountains and everything?
Oh yeah, yeah, you use that anywhere. It's awesome. That's where I track all my tracks.
Well, see, I want one that you can would have you put like the trails in it.
Well, so just around here it opens up again, like to another big lake. And then it takes us, yeah, we won't be able to go that far. Oh my God, almost to the 401.
Fuck all, really?
Yeah.
That's how it goes north then. But you can hear the 401, you can hear the traffic.
Oh, so this is Shaver Road, this bridge. Yeah, so right after this bridge it actually opens up, so we'll just go that far. Maybe I'll try to fish.
Like All Trails app.
Yeah, I don't use that. No.
Well,
Use Wikiloc.
Like I would look at people's times on like trails and all that, and their
Yeah.
comments, kind of thing.
We might not be able to fit under there.
Oh, you just lay down.
But for tracks, Wikiloc I find is the best.
That's a website or an app?
It's a website, but it's an app. So those who are watching, if you do any hiking or kayaking or whatever, just trail walking, it's a website called Wikiloc, and it comes with an app. So what people do is you either use your phone or a GPS, and you record your track or your trail, and you upload it to Wikiloc, and that way everybody can see it. So some of my trails are on actually Google Earth. If people who have Google Earth can download your track, you know, like, because there might be spots like, oh, I didn't know there's a trail there, and then you go and, you know, walk the trail.
Like to see like the people's time, like all on the
Well, Wikiloc tells you all that because you're recording it, and it actually gives you elevation and everything.
But I kind of want that. It's
Wikiloc.
I just want to be able to like look, and it's like, okay, I'm halfway there.
What's that? You see that?
There's something splashed there.
Something splashing around up here. That's probably carp.
Probably.
Or I turned the camera around, but you wouldn't be able to see that. Somebody's upset. Maybe. Oh, that's a huge turtle. Oh my God, Dan, look at this. Is that a turtle?
I think so.
That's huge. Wait, I gotta... So I'm gonna try to, I can't zoom in, but maybe I'll be able to crop it. So just on here, we seen something splashing. It ended up being a huge turtle. Like it was huge. It would have probably snapped this paddle in half. I don't know if it was trying to get onto those sticks, but I've never seen one that big. We're coming up, I guess this is Shaver Road. I don't know, you think we're gonna be able to fit under that bridge?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Looks like some people fish. You see all the bobbers that are stuck on the power line up there. Yeah, so it opens up, I guess, on here. So I'm gonna do some fishing. It looks like it's nice and calm. Just a little bit of fishing, and then I'm gonna head back. It's 3 o'clock. I didn't realize it was that late. Well, it's a big bullfrog in there.
Yeah. Plenty of room.
I don't know.
I
My camera gonna hit?
Was that?
Oh no, my camera will clear.
Oh yeah, yeah, like
Oh my God.
I just ducked. Like slid it all the way, my legs all the way forward. Oh shit, it's fishing rod. Oh fuck.
There we go.
Yeah, you don't think of that when it's going.
Yeah. We got the fishing rod. Ooh. Oh, that was a tight squeeze.
Really? I didn't find it bad.
Hey?
I didn't find it bad at all. I just slid forward and then like to keep my.
Oh yeah?
It's worse with the life jacket on. I thought of taking it off so I can get
This
that
is
gap.
pretty cool up here.
I'm surprised you're not wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, I know. I should have wore sunglasses.
Oh, these ones are prescription. Even Perry laughed at me last time that I had my glasses on. I was like, I never see you wear them.
What's that? Old TV. Yeah, this is nice. Guys, look at the view. Look at the view up here. We're surprised on what time it is. We didn't think we were out that long, but we've been out for a few hours now. So we're trying to figure out a timeline when we left because we weren't actually sure. I do personal training. I have my own personal training studio, JT Fitness. And, hey? So I was saying I was done with my client at 10, so we had to have left no later than 11:30. Alright, it's close to 4. Just gonna head down that little creek to see where that goes. Maybe it's man-made. Yeah, see, it's a lot deeper here. I can't touch with my paddle. Hey? You're touching, yeah? Yeah. I drove over a few rocks. Hey. Oh, it's so nice out. I should have wore sunglasses though because it's real bright. It's hurting my eyes. On the way back under that bridge, I'll film this way so you can see how many chins I make leaning backwards.
You don't do that? You don't do that exercise, Taylor?
Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it too far up here.
I'll get stuck.
I wonder if somebody... No, this wouldn't be man-made. Oh, some deer prints in the mud. Oh, go for the beaver.
Yeah, you can see where it's all like eroded from like when the water was high.
Oh, it's just this little inlet.
Oh, I figured that. It is deep though. I thought it would be like going forward. I thought we were gonna be fucked to turn around.
Oh, there's a pipe here. This must be drainage for farmers' fields.
Probably.
Because they have like a weeping tile pipe here. So maybe this was dug out. But yeah, you see how high the water should be.
Yeah, you see the fucking roots. Yeah, you see prints.
Oh look, an O. Henry bar. Yeah, it's deep enough. Ah.
There's a pipe going into the water.
Yeah, so I think that's a weeping tile.
Yeah, no, the thin pipe.
Oh really?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, someone must have a pump to pump water out of here. Awesome. Oh yeah, let's head back. Head back to that bridge. To go under again. I'm going to film this way. You can see how low we have to go down. Oh, I'm going to take the rod out. Almost snapped it going in. Here we go. Ugh. There's a whole bunch of bird nests under here. Whoa. I don't want to cast right here. Ah, shit. Got hooked. Whoa. It's a bullfrog. I don't know if there's any bass in here. I don't think so. But always give it a try. Well, I wasn't going to film anymore because I was heading back, but I wanted to make a quick pit stop at an island that I camped on last year. I have a video on that as well. But the water's really low at the beginning of the year, which I find is strange. Usually it's this low at the end. So the island that we were on when we first went out on the kayaks was that small one over there. So here is the train track. So again, like I've said before, this was all flooded in the 50s. So this is Wales Island. So this is the railroad that runs through, and then it sort of loops around to that smaller island, and then it continues going on. So there's a few sections in the parkway that you can actually get out and walk. Normally it's at the end of the year, you know, like September, where the water's lower, but it's like this now. So yeah, so this is the railroad. I think that's where what they called Dickinson's Landing. I think that's where the station was. And what's cool is that all the bricks, there's a whole bunch of bricks in the water here. Get a zoom in. Just left here. I picked picked up a few, and sometimes companies will stamp their name and a year in bricks, but I picked up a few and I couldn't make anything out that would show a year or anything. So this is the foundation of Dickinson's Landing, I think. Cool to find some treasure here, but it's a pretty popular spot. Oh, check this out. This is some
Yeah, like from an alternator.
yeah, like from an alternator. Sort of power gen or anything. Yeah, cool. Lots of cool findings. There's a bird's nest, or a Canada geese nest.
Yeah, I don't want to see that bird.
I think this is a very old bike pedal.
Probably a railroad tie or a spike.
Oh yeah, railroad spike. There's a bike pedal. Is that a bike pedal?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Cool. Some cool treasures. All sorts of treasure here. Oh yeah. Railroad tie.
Yeah, that's how I put it there.
Where's that bone? There's a bone somewhere over here. Amazing. I'd like to see this, what all this looked like when it was up and running. Used to be a farm here, and there are some apple trees over there. Oh, here's a bone. Oh, there's a pipe. You see that? Boop, boop. This lens, this wide lens, makes everything seem so far away. Like it's, that pipe is right there, but it seems so far away. Like, oh, here's that bone. Oh yeah, it's off a jaw,
Yeah,
a tooth or something. Gross. I wonder if this is a bit of a foundation of something else. If you look on Google Earth, there's a road that should go through here too. And this is where it goes now. And back over to that island there. So this is the old railroad. Now there's another road that would come this way. I think that's back there. I think that's where that spot where we're standing, that's where that road goes this way. There's a road that follows along here. Oh, let's go to there after. I think that's where that foundation
you know where like,
is. Where'd you see that person on the island?
you know where you can see that like bundle of like sticks, like right at the end, like towards the bend.
Yeah.
They're just on the other side of there. He was standing there.
Okay, that's where that campsite is.
Yeah, that's why I figured like it was close to where we went.
Yeah. It's too bad that, like on those, the bricks, a lot of time companies would stamp their name in.
Yeah.
I think if there's anything of a value here, it would be gone by now. It is a popular spot. And so much history here. I'm pretty sure after they spent all this money to build the seaway to bring the ships on our side, I don't think they ever came.